Sunday on Denver 7.
There's a certain amount of stress and anxiety that you have to try to put out of your head and so you can bring your best performance.
It's Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final, and the Avs are gearing up to take the ice in Tampa tonight. Why the team's more concerned about the Florida Heat than Darcy Kemper blocking shots. Back here at home, we're all cheering on the Avs, but not at Tivoli Quad, the push from fans that led to a canceled watch party.
And this is a chance for them to be themselves, to be visible.
It's Pride Weekend. We're live from Cheeseman Park ahead of this year's Pride Parade. It's making an in-person return after a COVID hiatus. Clearly, we have an action-packed Sunday Fun Day in store. Good morning. I'm Jessica Crawford. Welcome to Denver 7 News.
And I'm Katie LaSalle. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Sunday. Let's start by taking you live outside. We've seen a pretty unsettled, cool weekend thus far, and more of the same is on tap for today here across the Denver area. Right now, we're seeing temperatures in the high 50s from downtown out to the airport. Winds sustained from the northwest at 10 miles per hour. Elsewhere across the state, partly cloudy skies in Winter Park. Dry right now, but afternoon do expect more storm and shower activity to arrive into Colorado's high country. Longs Peak, back there somewhere, cloudy, foggy, rainy over Rocky Mountain National Park at this hour, and more rain streaming in down south from Trinidad out through La Junta, Lamar, and Springfield. Pride Parade this morning over the Denver area. Expect those cloudy skies to linger. 10 will be at 59 degrees, staying cool by lunchtime at 61, and daytime highs only around 70 this afternoon. Usually in late June, we average in the upper 80s. So if you're out and about this evening watching the Avs play, whether it be at McGregor Square or at a bar around town, do expect a chance for a thunderstorm right around 5 and then cloudy skies with a cool evening ahead.
After a tough loss Friday and a quick turnaround yesterday, the Colorado Avalanche are back in Tampa for Game 6 against the Lightning, and so are our Denver 7 crews. Here's Nick Rothschild with some pregame insight.
For me, I think everybody's different, but I get away from it a little bit. I just kind of like to go home and reset.
Got home, couldn't sleep, watched a little TV.
And obviously, there was a lot of things that needed to get done.
Half-packed bags for Josh Manson, a sleepless night for Jared Bednar, and a forgotten hairbrush for yours truly. But here we are, back in Tampa for Game 6, right where John Cooper always thought we would be.
You look at this series, was it meant to go 6 or 7? Damn right it was. It's two damn good hockey teams here. And really looking forward to seeing you guys in 2 nights.
Okay, John, okay, let's pump the brakes here, all right? 2 games ago, you were tearing up at your post-game press conference.
You're going to see what I mean when you see the winning goal.
But the past is the past, and we all need to move on to Game 6.
Preached it all year. Our guys have done a fantastic job of moving on after wins and losses and staying focused and in the moment. We've discussed that for quite a bit, so it's really just a mental reset and then get yourself rested and ready to go. But you are here. It's supposed to be fun. I think it's easier for some guys to just enjoy it than others, and because it is like, I know how much our guys want it and how hard they've worked for it, and so there's a certain amount of stress and anxiety that you have to try to put out of your head and so you can bring your best performance.
We've done a lot of ice talk in this series, and rightfully so. Guys, it's really hot in Tampa, and that makes for different ice, says Josh Manson.
Well, the ice, I think, is definitely different than in Colorado. It is very humid there, and I know it's tough to manage. So it feels like the game gets maybe a little bit choppier at times, but so you got to look after the puck a little bit better. But both teams are playing on it, so it's the same for both of us.
The goalie situation is not the same for both of these teams, and if the Avs are going to hoist the cup on Sunday night, they need confidence for Kemper and chaos for Vasilevsky.
Yeah, you look at the ones that go through them. It's point shots and rebounds and kind of chaos in front of the net, and we're going to need more traffic in front of them, no doubt, and keep putting pucks there and keep coming up with some of those pucks.
Yeah, he's been very level-headed. I think that's what you need as a goalie. You just got to be very level-headed, and no matter what happens, you just have confidence in yourself that you can play your game, and I know we have confidence in him as well that he can come out and make the saves that we need him to make.
And let's end this thing. Nick Rothschild, Denver 7 Sports.
Nick, thank you. Well, there's no watch party at the Tivoli Quad tonight. That's because the party during the Game 5 got out of control. The event reached its max capacity of 10,000 people before the game. Fans who weren't let in didn't take no for an answer. They plowed through the fences trying to get past security, as you can see here on this video. Now restaurants are scrambling to get ready for even larger crowds. One of those restaurants is Blake Street Tavern, which has prepped for Game 6 by nearly doubling its staff. It'll have extra security, a zero tolerance policy, since they've already had vandalism happen this series.
We just have to put our heads down and get it done, and that's just what we've been doing.
I hope Denver wins, and I hope my entire staff gets to take a break after this, a much needed break.
Game 5 on Friday was record-breaking for the bar. It was so packed that servers could barely walk around the place. If you're looking for a spot to watch the game, you'll want to get there really early. Those at Blake Street recommend 3 to 4 hours before puck drop.
Well, as of last check, McGregor Square's watch party is still on tonight. It's 21 plus and first come, first serve. And if there are any changes, they will post them on their website. And Denver 7 is your home for the 2022 Stanley Cup Final. Our coverage of Game 6 continues with our Jason Grenauer down in Tampa in our 9 o'clock hour. And then join us again at 5:30 tonight for our special pregame show. Then after the game, stick around for our postgame coverage, followed by Denver 7 News at 10.
Now to today's other big story, Denver Pride. LGBTQ plus folks and their allies have been celebrating all weekend long, and that continues today. Denver 7's Christian Lopez joining us live now from Cheeseman Park. And Christian, this is the first in-person parade in several years, and it's happening soon.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, that's right. And the parade kicks off in 2 hours. Right now, preparations are underway here at Cheeseman Park. And as you can imagine, the community is very excited to be able to celebrate together again. The Denver Pride Fest kicked off yesterday for the first time in person since the pandemic. There was a 5K and a festival. And today is parade day, and it'll span 14 blocks. It'll start here at Cheeseman Park, and it'll end at Civic Center Park. And as you can imagine, a lot of people are planning on heading out to the parade today. They are going to have floats, music, and marchers. This event draws over 500,000 people every year, making it the third largest Pride celebration in the country. And the Pride Fest helps raise money to support the Center on Colfax. It helps serve LGBTQ plus youth, seniors, transgender communities, and more. And there's a lot going on this weekend between the parade and the Avs here in Denver, but organizers say that their biggest focus is making sure that everyone stays safe.
So people know safety is our #1 priority with Denver Pride, whether it be fire safety, just making sure that the right people are felt safe. And so that's always been our #1 priority, so that's never changed. We do work with the local and state officials to ensure everyone's safety every year.
The parade starts at 9:30. They are expecting hundreds of thousands of people, guys. It should be a lot of fun. Reporting live from Cheeseman Park this morning, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Stay safe and have fun today. Thank you, Christian. Well, with Denver Pride bringing in more than 500,000 people, this year's event is focusing in on a different aspect of inclusivity, sober celebrating. For the very first time, the event features a sober park for anyone 18 and older. It features an alcohol-free bar, different booths, and a safe place for those choosing not to drink at the event, whatever the reason.
We are a diverse community. We have many people in our community who are sober or love somebody who's sober. And so this is a wonderful opportunity to come and spend time in an alcohol-free environment.
And as Christian mentioned, that Pride Parade is kicking off at 9:30. Many of the Denver 7 team will be at the event, so be sure to wave, say hi. Denver 7 is a proud sponsor of this year's Denver Pride. You can visit denverpride.org to see a full list of events happening the rest of the month as well.
The fallout from the Supreme Court's latest decision is hitting in the metro. Longmont police are asking for your help after vandals set fire to a Christian pregnancy center this weekend.
Plus, demonstrations continue from Coloradans. How many people showed up to voice their perspective on the issue?